Hello?
Hello, I am back with a press-on nail video, which is a first for this channel. Today I'll be testing out the viral Beauty Secrets Drip and Clog Proof Nail Glue from Sally Beauty. Try saying that 5 times in a row. I was not aware that this glue was viral until I went into Sally Beauty to repurchase my usual nail glue. It was out of stock. I went with this one, and then the girl working the register told me that this glue had been sold out everywhere for months due to its virality on TikTok, so we're gonna put it to the test. I want to preface this video by saying that I think whether or not your press-ons last has more to do with prep and the material and shape of the press-ons you're using than it does with the glue. I wore press-ons all throughout high school on a regular basis, and back then the nails and the glues that they came with were pretty hit or miss, but these days most of the glues on the market are generally pretty good. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I am a stickler for a good prep routine. It is pretty much the most important part of any manicure to me, so although I am doing this video for funsies, I kind of have a feeling that any press-on nail glue I use will last because I do such a thorough job prepping not only my nails, but the press-ons before application even begins. So with all of that being said, let's get into it. My right hand is making a rare guest appearance in today's video. I had just gotten done deep cleaning around the house at the time of filming this video, so we're in rough shape here. I am starting out by softening up the skin around my nails with my Blue Cross cuticle remover. I'm scraping off the dead skin flakes attached to my nail plate with a wood stick, and then I'm pushing back my cuticles with a cuticle pusher tool. Wiping off the mush with a little bit of alcohol on a lint-free wipe, brushing off whatever I can with my nail brush, and then I'm gently getting rid of the dead hangy stuff left behind with my cuticle nippers. Everything was going great throughout this whole process, and then I was like, hey, everything is going so well. You know what you should do? Dig up a few hangnails that may have been bothering you and completely inflame the skin around your nails. I think that's a good idea. It's not like you're filming a video right now or anything. I swear sometimes I watch back my own footage and I see the mistakes that I'm about to make, and I feel like Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar. No! It is very satisfying sucking up all the dead skin in my Crumb Vacuum. The press-on nails that I'll be using today are by Kiara Sky. These are their Express Pro acrylic press-on nails in the style Limoncello. So this kit comes with some sticky nail tabs, an alcohol wipe, a wood nail stick, a mini double-sided nail file, and a nail glue, which is all nice, but I'll be using products I already have and saving these for when I travel. Each press-on nail is numbered at the tip, and when I'm sizing them to my natural nails, I make sure they fit from sidewall to sidewall, and just like Gel X, if you can't find your size, it's always better to size up than to size down, because if the press-on is too small for your your nail and you force it to fit your nail by applying pressure to the middle, it's only a matter of time before it gives out and pops off. I've had these in my collection for what feels like an eternity and just never got around to wearing them, so perfect timing. I actually have a Gelish video where I create a look just like this from a few years back using their jelly tips if you want to check it out. My thumbnails are naturally more square at the cuticle, so just like with Gelish, I'm going to shape them to perfectly fit near the cuticle area, and I'm also filing down a few of the other press-ons that slightly hang over the edge of my natural nail until they're a perfect fit. A key to long-lasting press-on nails is to rough up the backside of the nail and create some texture for the glue to grip onto, and this can be done by chemically etching with a little bit of acid-free primer, or etching with a gritty buffing block or stick, or with an e-file and a sanding band, which is my preference. That is what I'm doing today. This mandrel is half the size of a normal one, which is perfect for etching your tips. I'm just gently creating a bit more texture on the back of each nail, and I'm only doing it to the part of the press-on that will be making contact with my natural nail. I added texture to my press-ons, and now it's time to add some texture to my natural nails. These buffing blocks are 80 over 100 grit, so they're great for roughing up the surface of the nail and giving it some texture for that glue to cling onto. Clean off excess dust and oil from the natural nail, you can use an alcohol wipe or a little bit of 70% alcohol on a lint-free wipe. And if you really want to strip your nails of any oil, you can use straight up acetone or a dehydrator. Time to introduce the star of the show. This is the viral Beauty Secrets Drip and Clog Proof Nail Glue. It has this little pointy end on the cap that keeps the nozzle from clogging up, which is nice. We all know how annoying it is when you go to use your nail glue and the tip is rock solid. I like to apply a little glue to the whole nail, let it get slightly tacky, and then apply a generous drop to the press-on, mainly to the center of the nail, but I do like to make sure the sides and the cuticle area have an even distribution of glue. I don't like to flood the press-on with glue because I don't like it to ooze out. Even though you can clean it up with a wood stick, I just prefer it to be nice and neat, but I also don't want too little glue because then I'll have visible air pockets. It's a very similar process to Gelish, except press-on nail glue is much more fluid and tacky. And again, just like Gelish, I apply the press-on near the cuticle at a 30 to 45 degree angle, and I slowly press it down my nail until the air bubbles are removed, and then I hold it in place, still applying pressure for about 45 seconds. And after that 45 seconds is up, I shift my fingers to the sides of my nail and apply more pressure for another 45 seconds, and then I repeat the same steps on the rest of my nails. I probably could have applied a bit more glue to my right hand, but I wanted to see if it would make a difference in the wear time. I was a bit more generous with the glue when applying it to my left hand because I was using my dominant hand and felt more confident. As I was applying the press-ons, I noticed that some of the paint looked a little rough around the free edges, so I just did some cleanup with a 180 grit file. This next step is optional, but I always like to give press-on nails a layer of gel top coat to give them more of a glossy finish so that they look more like gel nails and less like press-ons. If you really want to take press-on nails to the next level, I would also suggest applying just a little bit of acid-free primer to the cuticle area before the top coat, but I'll save that for a future in-depth press-on nails tips and tricks video. I cured my gel top coat for 45 seconds and then I finished off with a bit of cuticle oil. Cuticle oil is my best friend anytime I'm wearing any kind of nail extension, and you would think that would decrease the wear time because it's an oil so it could loosen up the nail glue, but it really doesn't for me. It just refreshes the look, makes the nails look brand new, and it's something I can't live without. Okay, so how did this glue wear? Well, I tried following my usual rules that I set for myself when I have on nail extensions. Use cuticle oil. Don't use my nails as tools. Avoid too much contact with water. If I wash dishes, wear gloves. Yada yada. About 3 days in, I punctured my dish gloves and I didn't have a backup, so I didn't wear gloves when washing the dishes for about a week until I got a new pair of gloves. I excessively washed my hands as usual. I took some long, hot showers. I also may have used my nails as tools a couple times because what better way to test out a nail glue than to break a couple of my own rules, right? So at the time of recording this voiceover right now, I am just past the 2-week mark and the press-ons are still holding on. I will continue to wear them until the wheels fall off and I will try to report back. I didn't want to wait another week or two to post this because it's been so long since my last video and I already know the outcome. They're gonna last. My nail prep does not know failure. Never met her. I'm looking at them right now and honestly I'm kind of wondering how I'm gonna get them off because I kind of want a different look. I want to let them fall off naturally, but I think it's gonna take a while. So yeah, in conclusion, the nail glue is worth the hype, but so is my nail prep. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Whatever floats your boat, I just want your engagement. As always, everything that I used will be listed in the description box below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and staying subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, love you, bye.